Hi, Taurus. This is your June 2023 romantic reading. I got a request for love and romance, so I'm going to give it a whirl. I've done lots of them, but not on YouTube. Um, and it's for the month of June, most likely. Maybe I can do it again in 2 weeks. It just depends. But you're next on the list, so let's see what's going on. I'm going to first start with um, singles and those that are dating. And then um, I will do coupled afterwards, but it'll be in the same video. I'll try and remember to put a timestamp. All right, so this is you. This is the person you're dating, or the possibility of, or rather, yeah, the person you're dating or the person you're married to. Um, okay. Nice. All right, you have the star card. This is future events. This is being guided, and the relationship is under a lucky star, or something that's going on within the relationship is under a lucky star, but it is very future oriented. This is Aquarius for me, so it's associated with Aquarius. For me, this is very much like information, because Aquarius is about information. So you may have received information recently that has beckoned you on. I think I'm supposed to do that. So sorry if I offended anyone with cartoon breasts. Um, this is a very interesting energy. It's very hopeful, and there's something very strange about this card, in that what you experience in the world, your experiences, flow back into the big experiential, I don't know, river, lake, whatever. Um, and we all get to kind of have, um, we get to draw from that energy. I know that's an aside, but I find that very interesting about the star card, so I thought I'd just let you in on it. So, um, in other words, what is out there for one person is out there for everybody. So if you're dating and this is not the type of person that you want, or not the relationship that you're looking for, um, what you want is out there. Or just the experiences that you have within relationships. It's kind of like, I don't have to go through something because you did. Now, whether that's good or bad or indifferent, it doesn't matter, but that experience is out there, and it's out there for me to kind of tap into. Again, just an aside, but I find it interesting. So, in any case, on your side, you're hopeful and looking towards, with an eye towards the future. Your person has the Wheel of Fortune. That's really nice. A change of luck. A change of luck with the Wheel of Fortune. If you were on the bottom of the wheel, you get to move to the top. Unfortunately, if you were at the top, you get to move to the bottom, but the wheel keeps turning. But for me, this is definitely a change of luck. And it can be karmic change, like it was meant to happen at this time, in this particular way. Um, and the way I always see this is that there's always something to learn from this, right? They're reading, they're studying something, or they're writing, but in any case, there's always something to learn each time the wheel makes its cycle, and we can build upon what we learn and what we've experienced. But change of luck, I like that. Well, let's see how that goes. Okay, so you have the King of Cups here. This is my Cancer card, but it is an entrepreneur card for me. And he's also somebody who really expects the best in relationships. And it would be very difficult not to be another cardinal sign, or, yeah. So Cancer is a cardinal sign, but it would surprise me very much if your partner isn't also, because they expect the best. They do their best, and they expect the other person to do theirs as well. This is somebody who has mastered their emotions, so you're kind of the calm in the storm. Very strong, grounded footing, even when there's emotional storms going on around. So there could have been an emotional storm in the relationship, or even in past relationships. And this is also the card of, it's a bachelor card, and that's what I mean by they expect the best. And if you are not, or you can't at least attempt to give your best, then I do feel like these are the people that kind of move on and say, well, why put in more energy in this when I already know that it's not what I'm looking for, or not what I want, or not good enough, even in a sense. Okay, this is this is bad. Sorry about that. I must have hit it. All right. Now let's look at your person. Oh, there's something to be celebrating here. This is nice. Really nice. Okay, so the Three of Cups is celebrating the joys of life, the joie de vivre. This is often women that hold each other up. So, but it doesn't have to be. It just depends on what aisle you're on here, but it doesn't have to be. It is the joy of life. It's things to be grateful for. It's something to celebrate, and it's kind of like it's party time. Three is a very creative number, so there can be creativity or creation involved with the Three of Cups. That also goes very nicely, and he holds one cup as well, so that goes really nicely together, I think. Is a very, perhaps you guys are celebrating something, or enjoying a celebration of some sort. People are graduating around this time, so there can be graduation, which goes kind of well with that Wheel of Fortune card, because something wonderful has just happened with the Wheel of Fortune. Something really interesting is happening. But this, for me, really means that there's something to be grateful for. And three is always associated with the Empress card, which is the mother card. So maybe somebody's expecting. The King of Swords here as well. This is my Libra card, so they're very fair and just people, but they don't really stand for a lot of nonsense. I don't think the King of Cups does either. I think he's pretty firmly footed. So actually, this is kind of like a good partnership, if it is another person around you, or it could just be taking on another side of yourself, which would be the logical, reasoning kind of individual. Which is interesting because you have emotion and mental energy here. So two pretty important faculties, but it could also mean that you're pretty discerning where relationships are concerned as well. And it could also be choices that you have. These could be two people that you are considering. That's also possible. All right, Eight of Wands. Nice. Things are a go. Things are a go-go. They're moving. They may be up in the air. They may not have landed just yet, but we're focused and we're ready for things to move. There can be a lot of conversation going on. And maybe this is something to do with that celebratory energy that I'm picking up with that Three of Cups. It's a very happy energy. And it feels to me like timing here with the Wheel of Fortune and that Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands is law of attraction, so you want to keep your thoughts on what it is that you want. But if this is about a relationship that is that is already set, then maybe there's a specific target that you kind of want to hit. It could be in regards to timing, but it doesn't have to be. So, with the Eight of Wands as my Law of Attraction card, which is Mercury in Sagittarius, you want to keep your attention focused. Continue to think about what it is that you want, not what you don't want in a relationship. I do want to pull another one for the King of Swords. Yeah, this is information and messages that come in from this individual that is excitable. It kind of lights a fire under us a little bit, because the Knight of Wands is a very energetic energy. It's fiery, right? It's fiery. Gets us fired up. So these are messages that come in through phone calls, electronic devices, emails, and of course it can come direct too, but it's usually electronic with the fire. In any case, it does get us going. It does light a fire under our ass, and really kind of gets things excitable and interesting and fun and moving, and it's playful and it's quick. It can be a little bit erratic, so you don't want to mess things up here. Maybe somebody jumps the gun a little bit. It's that kind of energy of like saying I love you too soon and then not getting the reply back that you want, but not necessarily. But that's what I mean by jump the gun, right? Okay, so how does that affect the two of you? Nice. The Sun. Oh, nice. This is a youthful energy. It can be very childlike. It can be children. That's what I mean by maybe there is a pregnancy here somewhere. So it can be children. It might be somewhere in the summertime. Or maybe things really start to take off in the summer, especially because, everybody's out and about and very social when the sun's shining. So you guys might be dating more, going out more, or things might start to gel a little more in the sun or in the summertime. But it's an energetic energy. It's youthful. If you have been feeling a little bit down, this is a revitalization of energy. It's success. It's success card. So I'm going to pull a Colette Baron read, the Spirit Animal Oracle. It's a pretty popular deck. It's really pretty, I think, to kind of finish this off for you. But it looks really nice. I mean, for a few people, there might be a couple of suitors here. Like you may have two people that you're interested in, because this is you, and you're looking with an eye towards the future. It doesn't have to be, but it's possible. And I think this person is your partner, or whoever is in good standing. I think good things are happening for them, and that bodes well for you. And with the Sun card there, it's fun. It's a fun relationship, and there's healing along with the Sun. So if there was anything difficult or negative, then you can find healing in the relationship now. But it's pretty sunny, it's pretty friendly, it's sweet, and there's a lot of energy in this relationship. Okay, so you have the koi fish, which says there's always enough. So I don't really see lack here. However, the Wheel of Fortune can be that you were once at the bottom of the wheel and now they are moving to the top. And that can also be that for a moment there may have been lack, but we're moving up towards the top of the wheel, so no longer is there lack. There's enough. There's always enough. And that also kind of goes with the star card here that I was indicating, that sort of like whatever is experienced can be shared with other people. It's a weird thing. It's like you can tap into it. If you're looking for information, because again, the star card is information. You can find it And oddly enough, it doesn't matter what you're looking for, you can find it. My thing is everything exists, if nothing else on a conscious level, but everything exists. If you look to find something negative in a situation, you will find it. If you look to find the positive in a situation, you will find it. Everything exists. So there's always enough with the koi fish. If you were worried about finances, there's enough. If you were worried about, if there's somebody out there for me, yes, there's always enough possibility out there for you. But like I said, that King of Cups is somebody who is pretty particular. So, all right. I hope this has been helpful. And now on to the coupled. Take care. Thanks for listening, and bye. Okay, now it is time for Taurus and the single Taurians who are looking for a romantic partner. If you're not, you're probably not on this channel or not looking at these videos, so there you go. All right, so this is you, your romantic situation. You're the Queen of Pentacles. I like that. I like that because the Queen of Pentacles gets what she wants. They're steady. They're steady people. This is associated for me with Aquarius, but they are usually very practical. So you could be feeling very practical where romance is concerned, or that might not even be your focus, or it's secondary because it's your security, your physical well-being, your financial well-being that kind of takes precedence with the Queen of Pentacles. But in this case, you may be looking for, in a relationship, for some security. Now, this can be financial security, but it can also just be somebody that you know is reliable, also practical, that will, that has a good job, right? That adds to the honey pot and not takes. So, you're thinking practically where relationships are concerned, or your well-being in your life at the moment. There may have been in the past some relationship that has changed or ended recently with the Death card, and maybe that's why you're thinking, okay, I don't really want to mess around too much anymore. It's more like security as opposed to dating around a lot. That kind of energy with the Death card. But there's transformation where the Death card is concerned. That's associated with Scorpio. So there's always transformation, and it can be, again, that in the past you had to kind of defend yourself, or defend what is yours, because again, the Queen of Pentacles is it's a very material energy. It's a very material type person. And it seems to me like in this instance you had a higher perspective. You wanted something more than maybe the people that you were dating with did. And so that Seven of Wands is kind of like, it's defending your ideas, yourself, your money, your practicality. And the interesting thing about it is that he's on top of a hill, and the people that are competitive, right, there could be competitive energy around you, are trying to knock you down from your position. So it could have been somebody who was dating around quite a bit, and you're just not interested in that. Or maybe in the beginning you were dating quite a bit, or on dating sites or that sort of thing, and then something changed and you were like, you know what, I think I'd like a more practical approach to finding somebody. Okay, the future looks nice. It's very possible that you know what, I think you're going to meet somebody who is more along the lines of what you are hoping for. These are people who think like us and act like us, and they invite you in. It's also very possible that you meet somebody at a gathering, a party, a festival, the market, This can also be the market for me. But this is also marriage, and I think you're, again, wanting that security. You're wanting somebody who's going to stick around and who's going to create firm foundation in a relationship, but also a passionate foundation, because the wands are your passions, right? You may even be looking for somebody who can enhance your business acumen or something like that, because this is the market. These are people who are saying, we love your product. You could sell your product here. Maybe somebody that you think, well, who can, maybe somebody who has the means to help me to build my own security up in regards to business or that sort of thing. Four of Wands is more of a celebratory energy, but that's a possibility. Yes, and again, it is somebody that you would like to build something with. All right, so that Four of Wands are the people or the person, the family even, because you know, a family structure here that thinks like you, that acts like you. And then that Five of Wands is, okay, we can still have some different ways of thinking as long as we're working towards the same goal. There's still that competitive energy that I see on either side, but this is different with that Four of Wands. It's aspected differently when the Four of Wands appears, because these are people that are more like us. And again, that Five of Wands is building something together, right? They're creating something together. So the person, I'm going to put that here because I'm still looking future forward, can be somebody who is very discerning, very refined. This is my Virgo card. And I think Virgo would go very well with the Queen of Pentacles, because they're kind of a lot about work as well. They're very service-oriented energy, and they are quite good at saving money or being very practical with their finances and their money. I would say a Virgo knows how to stretch up a dollar for sure, and it's again a very service-oriented sign. So either you can be looking towards somebody with a Virgo type temperament. This is again refined energy, discerning energy, and feeling like you want to, like they need clarity. They're not somebody who's going to be vague about something. In this case, as the Queen of Swords, right? They can be very direct. That is for sure. So again, at least you know where you stand with this person. But I think it's a nice energy, to be honest with you. All right, so I'm going to give you Life is a Mystery as a as a oracle card for this situation. Things are a little bit foggy at the moment when I think Bobcat Spirit comes out. You may not be able to see your way clear just yet, but I think there are good things on the horizon for you. The Queen of Swords there, you may be very discerning. Like I said, the Queen of Pentacles gets what she wants, and so if it's not what you want, you could just pass on. The Queen of Swords in another deck of mine has a man's severed head in her hands. So I think that says a lot about the Queen of Swords, actually. But I don't know. I think for this month, I think it looks very good. I think you have distinct possibilities, and there are certainly people around who may be of interest to you. And especially, again, when you're out and about, you could meet people who think like you and act like you, and there could be something nice there. But there is this air of mystery with this oracle card. So they may be kind of a mysterious type of person, which I think the Queen of Swords would be. And there may be a few things that you don't quite understand about them, but all things in good time. Also, there could be, they may not let on to something. So I'm not somebody who's big in playing games. I think a direct answer or attitude is best, but other people don't mind it so much. You like the chase or the game. And the Queen of Swords, I don't think would. But there's something here about being sort of mysterious. Um, and maybe the Queen of Pentacles likes that. Maybe Taurus finds that intriguing because they're so grounded. So, okay, I'm going to leave it there. I'll be back maybe in 2 weeks or possibly a month. It depends on if I have some time. But I hope this has been helpful or enjoyable or fun or something like that. Thanks for listening. Take care. Bye.